Chosen one, what's about to be revealed could reshape your entire perspective. If you're hearing this message now, it's not by accident. According to the message at hand, this moment marks the start of something significant. Within just one day, your true identity, your purpose, value, and direction is positioned to be brought to light in ways that may surprise even you. You've likely felt, at various points in your life, the burden of waiting. Waiting for answers, waiting for a breakthrough, waiting for your time. This period of uncertainty hasn't been easy, but according to this message, that wait is nearing an end. What was once hidden is now on the verge of being made clear, and not just to you, but to those around you as well. This is not merely a personal reflection. The revelation is meant to be visible, recognizable, and undeniable. For those who have doubted your path, questioned your journey, or misunderstood your role, clarity is approaching. And with that clarity comes change. Change in relationships, perceptions, and the opportunities that surround you. What is being described is not just a discovery, but a shift, one that repositions you publicly and spiritually, one that validates your perseverance and confirms that what you've been sensing internally is real. To be specific, this message highlights the idea that God is moving, deliberately and with purpose, to bring long-awaited truth to the surface. And this unveiling is not for personal glory or validation. It is a step forward in the larger plan that has been unfolding over time, even when you weren't fully aware of it. Let's take a step back. If you've experienced years of silence or seasons where your contribution felt unnoticed, you are not alone. That phase was preparation. It was the quiet work behind the scenes, necessary for what's about to emerge. This moment marks a turning point, a transition from obscurity to clarity. The emphasis is not just on the exposure of who you are, but on a divine endorsement. This is more than being seen. It's about being revealed with intention and elevated into your rightful role. Your purpose, once questioned by others or even yourself, is now becoming evident. People who once dismissed you may now be faced with undeniable evidence of your growth and direction. This is not about proving anyone wrong. It's about illustrating that divine timing brings truth to light when the moment is right. This stage in your journey, what the message calls revelation, is designed to realign everything. It suggests that the battles you've faced, the setbacks you've endured, and the silence you've walked through have not been wasted. In fact, they've been instrumental in shaping your strength. The outcome is not only personal vindication, but a broader realization among those around you. It is described as a moment where even those who doubted you will begin to see what has always been present. Not new, but newly visible. And that visibility comes with responsibility. This isn't about spotlight or status. It's about stepping into a clearer understanding of your assignment, what you are meant to do, how you are meant to lead, and the kind of influence you are equipped to carry. Part of this message also emphasizes that your elevation will occur without self-promotion. The transformation will be evident. Your life, shaped by quiet integrity and continued faith, becomes the evidence. In other words, it won't be something you have to argue or explain. It will be apparent. In moments of doubt, it's normal to question whether your journey has meaning. This message offers a reminder. Every obstacle has played a role in preparing you. And just as important, your story doesn't end with the struggle. That story continues, now marked by forward movement. The public recognition that is being foretold here is not about fame. It's about confirmation. It's about people seeing what God has already confirmed internally within you. And when that confirmation arrives, It changes the dynamics of how you engage with the world around you. You may notice relationships shift, some people returning with new perspectives, others stepping back. Both responses are part of the process. The revelation of your purpose may challenge some, inspire others, and surprise many. But what matters most is that you remain grounded in what brought you to this point. Your endurance, your conviction, and your sense of calling. Additionally, this moment of unveiling isn't just for you. It's meant to serve as an example. When your journey becomes a public reflection of divine timing and purpose, others are encouraged to hold on through their own seasons of waiting. Your life becomes evidence that breakthroughs are possible, the truth will surface, and that timing, especially spiritual timing, cannot be rushed. One of the most powerful aspects of this message is the idea that the unveiling is tied to purpose. It's not just about receiving attention. It's about being activated, being aligned with what you were born to do. The work ahead won't be easy, but it will be clear. And that clarity brings a kind of peace and focus that makes each step forward more intentional. In summary, this moment is not about chance. It's being framed as a deliberate act of divine timing, a shift that brings truth into the light. It's about leaving behind uncertainty and stepping into alignment with what you were created for. This revelation, according to the message, will not only reshape your own self-perception, but also change the way others see you. And in the next segment, we'll examine how this shift leads to deeper purpose, stronger influence, and unexpected restoration. Picking up from where we left off, Chosen One. This revelation is not only a moment of truth, it's the beginning of a new season. A season of clarity, purpose, and active transformation. The changes that follow this unveiling are not simply external. They are structural shifts in how you view yourself, how others perceive you, and how your path unfolds moving forward. For many, this moment will be marked by reflection. Reflection on what you've overcome, the doubts you've silenced, the faith you've held on to. This is your opportunity to take inventory of how far you've come, not just in terms of achievement, but in spiritual maturity and emotional growth. In the message we're exploring, there's a consistent theme: divine orchestration. Nothing leading up to this moment has been random. The struggles were not without purpose. The detours were not mistakes. Everything was part of a carefully aligned sequence preparing you for now. The silence that once felt unbearable was, in reality, a period of development. While it felt like waiting, it was actually preparation. You were being trained in resilience, in faith, and in character. Now, with the truth being revealed, you're no longer bound to that phase of obscurity. You are entering the stage of visible alignment, where what you carry inside is finally reflected on the outside. One of the most notable effects of this moment is the restoration of relationships and perspective. People who may have misjudged you, dismissed your vision, or misunderstood your intentions are about to witness a shift that changes their understanding. This isn't about revenge or proving others wrong. It's about reconciliation, where truth brings clarity and humility. According to the message, divine truth is not confrontational, it's transformational. When truth is revealed, it doesn't require you to explain or defend yourself. It speaks for itself. The very circumstances of your life begin to reflect the presence of something greater at work. Your journey becomes the evidence. This is also a moment for release. Release from the weight of needing to be understood. Release from carrying unanswered questions. Release from trying to validate your existence in spaces that never fully saw you. When the truth comes, it allows you to walk freely, without needing permission to move forward. The new chapter that begins here will likely involve new responsibilities. With recognition comes stewardship. The message is clear. You're not being elevated just for your benefit. You're being elevated so that others may be uplifted through your journey. Your purpose isn't simply personal, it's relational. You're meant to impact people around you. As your influence grows, humility remains key. This transformation isn't about power or pride, it's about alignment with purpose. With your platform comes a call to lead with integrity, to serve with empathy, and to stay rooted in the principles that carried you through the waiting. Now let's explore what this shift could practically look like. You may begin to notice increased opportunities, doors opening in places where you previously faced resistance. These are not coincidences, they're signs of alignment. But it's important to discern which opportunities are truly aligned with your calling and which are distractions. This next phase is not about saying yes to everything. It's about being selective, being strategic. You're not starting from scratch. You're stepping into something that has been prepared in advance. You'll need to use wisdom to navigate it. Financial opportunities may emerge. Relationships may be restored. Visibility may increase. But through all of this, your grounding will come from remembering why you were chosen in the first place. The message strongly emphasizes that this is not about being seen for the sake of attention. It's about being seen so that others can witness God's work in your life. Another point made is that people closest to you, family, friends, even co-workers, may respond with surprise. Some may be supportive. Others may struggle to adjust. The shift may challenge their previous assumptions. But again, this is not your burden to carry. Your responsibility is to remain aligned and faithful to the assignment you've been given. As the truth becomes clearer. You'll find that peace increases. When you no longer have to pretend, hide, or question, you walk in a new confidence. A calm assurance replaces anxiety. A sense of direction replaces confusion. This doesn't mean there won't be challenges ahead. But the kind of challenges you face now are different. You'll be operating from a place of clarity, rather than guessing your way forward. The struggles of this next chapter will stretch you, but they won't break you. It's also worth noting that this unveiling is part of a larger movement. While your revelation is personal, it contributes to a collective awakening. Others will look at your life and be reminded that waiting has purpose. That delays are not denials. That purpose, even when hidden, is never lost. This ripple effect is why it's crucial to remain authentic. You don't have to pretend to be something you're not. The truth that's being revealed is not a manufactured image. It's the result of time, endurance, and spiritual preparation. As the final message in this part, consider this. The unveiling is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a deeper journey. One where your voice carries more weight, where your impact extends further, where your life reflects the fullness of what you were always meant to do. So, chosen one, walk forward, not in fear, not in doubt, but in confidence that the truth about who you are is no longer hidden. It's known, it's evident, and it's time to live it.